bride and groom will now say their vows to each other.
Here we go. All right. One piece of paper. To my sweet Boone, from the moment I met you, I knew that you were the... Oh my goodness, wow, this is a lot harder than what I thought. From our first meeting at that New Year's party and here, over 5 years later at our wedding. And when I met you, I felt an immediate connection the first time we met. We talked about our favorite music, what instruments we played. And at first you weren't the biggest fan of the banjo, but now you don't really seem to mind it. Whenever I'm far away in a soundproof room, AKA Dad's closet.
Yeah.
So it has felt like a long time since then, but through this time together, we have grown closer emotionally and spiritually. You have been my biggest supporter these past several years, and through them, you have loved me unconditionally, and you have showed me grace in my failures. You have picked me up when I have fallen down, and you have encouraged me when I was discouraged.
Sorry.
I've seen the Holy Spirit work inside of you in many ways. Throughout these years, God has placed us together to grow to know Him better and to become more like the image of Christ. In many ways, I already feel like we're married. You are a blessing from God that should not be taken lightly. So in front of God and this congregation, I pledge myself to you. I vow to be your companion, your loving, faithful husband. I vow to lead you in the same way that Christ leads me. I vow to follow His teachings and obey His commands. I vow to be a strong spiritual leader in our home through good times and bad, and in joy and in sorrow. I vow to willingly put your needs above mine without reluctance. I vow to always respect you and give you honor, like it says in 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as with a weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you in the grace of life. I vow to always speak truth and never speak lies or deceive. I vow to always love you unconditionally, like how Christ loves the church until the end of our days.
That was really good.
Thank you. Oh, yours is fancy.
My John Henry, my June. I still remember the moment I knew I wanted to get to know you. It was when I saw you singing and dancing on stage as Lord Farquaad. You were amazing. And I was totally impressed. I'd noticed you before that night, but never really talked to you. Then came the night we met at that New Year's party. We sat and talked on the front porch for hours. I remember thinking how easy it was to talk to you and how much it felt like talking to someone I already knew really well. I had never felt my heart beat the way it did when we first met. I knew that I felt something really special start between us. John Henry, you are the love of my life. And I don't say that because of the way you love me, but because of who you are. You are strong, compassionate, godly, passionate, a spiritual leader, and an amazing person. People gravitate towards you because your energy is infectious. You lift others up around you, always include everyone, and make them feel special. I can confidently say I've never found a person outside of my family who feels like family more than you do. You know me? You understand me, you see me, and you take care of me. You are you're my best friend and my loyal protector. So on our wedding day, I promise to always put you first above everything else in this world. I promise to always give you all of me, everything I have. I promise to love you with all my heart and take care of you with all that I am. I promise to always listen to you and put your needs ahead of my own. I promise you that you are the most important to me, not just now, but also forever. I can't wait for our journey together, and I pray that God will lead us on a path towards Him and glorifying His kingdom. I can't wait for you to be a dad. Our kids are so lucky to have you as a father. And I pray that they will grow up to be godly and faithful just like you. You have shown me what real love is. And I am so excited and grateful that I get the honor to spend my life loving you in return. Okay.
That was beautiful.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving has got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, oh, take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Take this slow, we've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth.